Six-man tag team main event. We have a hockey stick here with a plastic jug on it. Numerous baseball bats with tacks. You can see close up. Those are real tacks. So you get that. Those are actual light bulbs. In fact, this won the best weapon contest that was held earlier. You have a bowling ball here, a tennis racket, some kitchen utensils, pretty much everything but the sink. A lot of sharp objects, a lot of dangerous objects, and we just want to thank all you SIG fans for bringing them. And just give you an idea of what we'll be seeing. And in a couple minutes, we're going to go up to the ring for our final match, and you'll see these things again.
I want this as wide an area around the ring as we can possibly get it. There's likely to be broken glass, thumbtacks, and various pieces of everything else that will be involved in this match. Please, please do not be grabbing pieces of things that are on the floor right now for souvenirs. After the show is over, if there's something you want to grab that's on the floor, go ahead. We don't care. But don't be grabbing things while the match is going on. There will be, as I said, broken glass. There will be thumbtacks. It is up to you to keep yourselves safe. If anything comes out of the ring, get the hell out of the way, and I'm not playing. All right? I think we're ready to go with our main event.
We have two referees.
The only two still standing. Two referees for this contest for obvious reasons are Brian Gorey and Double Up Mike McMahon. Now, introducing the first team. First team from Southwest Detroit, Yukon Braxton.
They're playing all.
His tag team partner, accompanied to the ring by Cindy. He is Gutter, and the dangerous one, the DBA! Katie bar the door, now their opponents. It didn't affect them. Introducing first of all, Elvis Elliott. Loverboy Steve. Accompanied by their manager, Chris the Fly Monroe, the Lynch Mob with Loverboy Steve. What's with the coach, Steve? Chris Monroe, you know the deal. You know why I'm here. You know. Yeah, miss. Hey, what's wrong with you, man?
Loverboy Steve.
Yeah, you better have my money. Are you cold, Steve? Are you cold? You look like you're cold, Steve. Yes, but you forgot a hat.
Well, we're going to see if Loverboy Steve even gets in the ring. Cash Flow and Elvis Elliott are in.
point, let's be right up front. It's going to be hard to describe the action.
Well,
let's just sit back and enjoy, and we'll try to provide whatever commentary we can, but it's going to be pretty much a free-for-all.
Well, Gutter is stalking Loverboy Steve on the outside of the ring. Loverboy Steve seems to feel he's going to be protected. And right now, Chris the Fly Monroe
Well, that'll help us back from thumbtack.
and his own teammates, seems everyone is... Oh, Chris the Fly Monroe is not happy. I'm enjoying this.
It's like that old Sesame Street bit. One of these things doesn't belong here.
Yeah.
Loverboy Steve just sticking out like the sore thumb. It's nice to add a little levity to this. What's going to definitely be a massacre.
I believe we're going to start this. Our final matchup of the evening. It's been a great show, and who knows what the hell is going to happen now. Locking up. Well, it starts as a wrestling match. I don't know if it's going to finish like one. Get the water bottle! But the big news is we have no champion here in IWF.
Nope, belt has been held up pending a steel cage match on December the 28th.
Yeah, I brought that belt down to the ring, and I had Chris the Fly grabbing one half and Fonzie the other, and a lot of confusion. Yukon Braxton with a side headlock on Elvis Elliott. Tries to throw him off. Braxton grabs the hair. Cashflow is amused that his partner, Loverboy Steve, is that upset. Side headlock now again. Yukon Braxton and Elvis Elliott sticking mostly to wrestling.
Well, they've just got that shopping cart overflowing, just waiting for them.
Gutter looks pretty anxious. Like I said, this is the DBA's match, I think, more than any other match.
It definitely plays to his strengths, to say the least. And I think he's got some good backup with Gutter and Yukon in his corner.
Elvis Elliott ducks under the clothesline. Yukon ducks under clothesline, goes for the boot. Elvis Elliott
Whoa, that was sweet.
with the leg sweep, and then he misses the elbow. Yukon misses the elbow. Oh, now here comes Gutter. And Cashflow tags himself in. Elvis Elliott didn't realize.
Gutter wants Urkel, but Cashflow said, nuh-uh. You got me.
And Cashflow definitely knows he's got a large role to play in this matchup, pretty much. He's assured Loverboy Steve he's going to make things all right and watch his back, but I can't see that happening.
Cashflow's got a lot to prove. He's always looking for the individual stardom. He's at times lost in the crowd with the lynch mob. He's finally made the IWF official top 10 list, which has been a bone of contention for him for some time now.
Look at this. Loverboy Steve tags himself in like Cashflow did, and he's trying to take advantage of a injured Gutter. Pretty cheap on his part. Now with the whip, gets him in there, and oh, Loverboy Steve takes a big boot to the head. Tries for the clothesline, but he gets hooked. Oh, and a devastating kind of reverse DDT there, Weeze. I don't know what that move was.
Throw him into the mat, I know that much. Now Braxton back in.
Oh, and Loverboy
Elvis
Steve
Elliott
cowers back to his corner. Yukon now picks up Elvis Elliott with a scoop and a slam, and
Uh-oh, here we go.
fun starts now.
Well, the fans are trained well because they got out of the way immediately now.
Fun starts shortly.
Here we go, and we've got Gutter and Loverboy Steve going at it in the ring, but they're not the legal men. I guess the legal man's kind of pointless at this point.
And DBA gets his first taste of the action as he lands some solid right hands.
Gutter.
Loverboy Steve now goes up to the middle rope and flies into Yukon Braxton and Gutter on the outside. DBA now is in the ring with Cash Flow. And on the outside, Loverboy Steve tries to work over Yukon Braxton while Elvis Elliott and Gutter exchange punches.
So,
and DBA goes flying out over the top, and he just took out, look like he took out his own man.
I think he could have hurt himself a little in the process there, Point.
And here comes Cash Flow. Oh, holy cow.
Some bodies flying there, Point. High impact.
Camera. That's all the action yesterday. Here comes the referee. Ryan Gorey.
What was that about? He nailed it, whatever.
Oh, and Loverboy Steve gets hit with a top of a garbage can.
Maybe Brian Gorey feels that the refs have been beaten up enough tonight. Take the law into his own hands.
Elvis Elliott tried to get a pinfall there on DBA, while most of the action takes place on the outside. Elvis Elliott stops the DBA. Meanwhile, Loverboy Steve now is getting worked over heavily by Gutter. He went for a hockey stick with a plastic jug, but didn't get that. So now the garbage lid. Oh, and he drills Elvis Elliott. He hit him hard.
No letting up by DBA.
Only a 2 count. Well, Yukon Braxton just hit Cash Flow with a tray.
Extra large cookie sheets.
Oh, this is not good.
That was custom made for DBA.
Elvis Elliott running away.
The baseball bat is covered in thumbtacks. And very wisely, Elvis Elliott departs the ring. But DBA still has that weapon.
Now on the outside, DBA's got that bat. He just jabbed it into the midsection while we just heard a tray over here. But Cashflow and DBA, oh, Cashflow's using that bat viciously. He just clubbed him over the back with that bat. Now he's raking the head of the DBA with the tacks.
Oh, there's hundreds of thumbtacks on there.
Oh, man. Cashflow has been cut open. DBA has been cut open. Loverboy Steve now has grabbed a plant and hits Gutter with that.
That's more his speed.
Flogging Gutter with a potted plant.
He can't hurt himself with the sharp edges of a plant.
Look at DBA, though, is getting carved like... Now Yukon has just took Elvis Elliott into the back.
And a game of Battleship has just been used by Gutter to take out Loverboy Steve. Fans brought the weapons, and they are using them.
Wait a minute, now he's got a bowling ball. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he just stuck that bowling ball in the crotch. Gutter and Yukon Braxton have reemerged. Weeze, I'm having trouble.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, there's action everywhere. Right now, Gutter is absolutely taking it to Loverboy Steve. And we see Yukon Braxton has come from the back. He is all over Elvis Elliott. But meanwhile, DBA not looking too good here against Cashflow, who's got the upper hand at the moment. Cashflow.
Oh, Yukon Braxton delivering some heavy blows.
Loverboy Steve now, the victim of Yukon Braxton. Oh, it's just back and forth, fans.
Oh, now a pool stick being used by Elvis Elliott on Yukon Braxton. Hit him in the leg twice.
He's trying to break his leg.
Oh. Meanwhile, DBA gets carved up. Loverboy Steve continues on the outside. I think he's got a cord.
Oh. They just sent DBA's face right into the trash can lid that was up top. Wow. Oh, there's the light bulb board being used by Elvis Elliott now. Oh, my. DBA's got the plant. Loverboy Steve is standing somehow.
Loverboy Steve has acquitted himself well here to the hardcore style. I'm going to give him some credit.
Well, he said he's the king of hardcore. Some would say the queen of hardcore, but that's another story.
Well, the action here has just been outstanding.
Well, this is what the fans wanted. They're sick puppies. This is what they got. You got to hand it to them, though. They're very creative sick puppies. Some of these weapons, very unique. And they're being used to full effect. In the ring, we see Yukon Braxton driving Elvis Elliott. 2 count. Brian Gorey. Brian Gorey on top of the action here. Mike McMahon wandering around aimlessly outside the ring.
Well, ooh. I guess you can hear what's going on. There's a big shot by Loverboy Steve on the DBA.
Oh, it's like a symphony of...
Look at Yukon Braxton. He
Trash.
kill him with land. Oh my God! He jumped off the top rope and hit him with the mat.
Well, you said he could almost kill him. If this wasn't a sanctioned wrestling match, these men would be in jail, every one of them. Only in IWF, you know, are you going to be allowed to do these kind of things and not be arrested.
How Elvis Elliott is still standing, I do not know.
Look at DBA now, going for Loverboy Steve. Cash flow now. Oh my. Loverboy Steve takes it right back to DBA. Oh, he just got DDT'd onto the cement.
Only a 2 count.
Elvis Elliott almost
went
pins.
for the pinfall.
Almost pins Yukon Braxton there. Loverboy Steve right back at DBA. I am impressed, Bud.
To clear the ringside area. Security, please keep the fans back.
Oh, how much can Loverboy Steve take? Yes.
If you are not an official IWF photographer, please leave the ringside area. Official photographers only in the combat area.
Well, please.
What's cash flow got there?
I don't know. Christopher Monroe has just been orchestrating, directing traffic. Back in the ring, Elliott runs into a big boot.
Well, Christopher Monroe's like a master conductor when it comes to this kind of mayhem. Cash flow and DBA going at it. Gutter and Loverboy Steve. Loverboy Steve's just beating Gutter. Meanwhile, Braxton has it.
Look
He's
at that.
gone for the
He
top
just ran
rope, and he comes up short.
And down
Elvis
on the
Elliott.
floor, Cashflow ran the shopping cart with DBA head first into the ring post.
DBA just furious right now, but Loverboy Steve from behind getting double teamed. Gutter making his way back around. How much can all these men take? Point tremendous credit to each and every one of these competitors.
Yeah, this has been, words don't describe what I'm watching. Oh, that was a broken bulb. He just hit Cashflow with.
I'd like to see some of your big Federation superstars put themselves through these.
No, I'm afraid not. Now Loverboy Steve's being dragged out by Yukon Braxton. DBA looking for someone to dance with. Comes around now, I think he's looking for objects. Longer this match goes, the more the DBA is in his element. Now look at...
He's stalking the ring, yes.
A running bulldog there by Gutter on Loverboy Steve, and now he rolls him to the outside. Double axe handle to the back of Gutter by Cashflow. Gutter will get double teamed. Duck under though by Gutter.
That leaves Loverboy Steve to be double teamed by... Oh, wait a minute. Steve gets out of the way, and Yukon Braxton just KO DBA. Wait.
It's Mark Joka and David Starr.
Mark Joka. It's the death dealer, Tommy Starr. What's going on? He's caning everybody. What is going on now, Fred? I can't describe this. There's 10 people going at it.
He's just caning Mark Joka and chasing him back to the dressing room.
Meanwhile, the lynch mob is taking over in the ring.
And now death dealer Tommy Starr is up on the apron with that kendo stick.
And we've got a pinfall. Loverboy Steve. Loverboy Steve, the queen of hardcore, or king of hardcore.
Pin Gutter.
Unbelievable.
Loverboy Steve and the lynch mob.
Does this mean the lynch mob has to keep him?
I guess. Loverboy Steve with the pinfall. The least likely person.
And he did a damn good job. Unbelievable.
I know Damon Starr and Mark Joka said they would have Loverboy. No, wait a minute. Now they're beating up Loverboy Steve. He won the match for him.
Well,
Meanwhile, UConn just took out Mike McMahon.
Lynch mob initiation rites. We saw it happen to UConn Braxton. Perhaps this is just their initiation.
Well, cash flow is just...
Couldn't happen to a better guy. What a show point.
Well, Loverboy Steve, the victor. An angry UConn Braxton, a beat-up Gutter. DBA and UConn aren't too happy. UConn hit DBA over the head.
And who's your winner? He's laid out on the mat right now, Loverboy Steve.
And family members of the DBA appear to be getting involved.
Well, we've seen it all. How will they top themselves? Well, I guess next show we'll have to see. Steel cage is a good way to start.
Once again, the winners of the fall of the match, Cash Flow, Elvis Elliott, and Loverboy Steve.
Tommy Starr walking out with the DBA and... Well, there you have it, fan. Well, now what's going on with Cash Flow and Elvis Elliott? Now, this isn't called for, Weed. The man won the match for him.
It's initiation. He'll be all right. Oh, nobody caught him.
They just threw him right out of the ring onto the floor.
Get away from him!
And now Cash Flow is choking him out. And that's his own teammate.
You know, as much as I'm enjoying this, I think that's about enough, Chris.
Elvis Elliott looks demented. Cash Flow is just carrying out Hitman's work. And that's their man who won the match for the team, their partner, Loverboy Steve.
He is out. Wow.
Death dealer seems to get it. A lot of people seem to enjoy it.
On my team.
He wanted to be hardcore.
You come in here and make me. Come on in here and make me. Come on in here and make me, big brother. You think P.R. Bonzo throws a wicked chair shot? Won't you come on in here and make me, baby? Come on. Come on. Come on.
Challenging the director here at WF.
It's time for this to end. Just like I told Samuel Corporal. On the 28th, Samuel and Corporal Robinson in the cage. I'll tell you what, we'll leave the cage up and put your guys in the ring in a steel cage match. Let's have a War Games match.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Your man,
1 man at a time.
Elvis Elliott. He wants to be on the opposing team. Loverboy Steve is going to be on your side.
Whoa, wait a minute. A returning gate?
On the 28th, 2 cage matches. Sabu and Corporal Robinson and War Games.
You heard it, fans. What a way to spend the holidays.
Well, that Christopher Fleming rope. And now Tommy Starr is going to run him out of the ring. When Christopher Fleming rope will be ran out of here by the death dealer. And I think fittingly this finally may put this one to bed tonight, fans. We'll be back with a wrap-up.
That's it. We've had it for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen,
we're going to go up and do a wrap-up.
Cage match, title match, 2 cage matches. Tommy Starr leading one team against the Lynch Mob, who will once again be forced to take Loverboy Steve as a teammate, in spite of misgivings on either side, I would imagine. Thank you very much for coming tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's been great. We're happy to have had you here. Thank you for coming. Please try carefully. Check into the IWF website, IWFslam.com, for more updates on what's happening at the next IWF show. 7:30 Friday, the 28th of December, 'tis the season to get beat down 3. Be there!
Well, it's a fabulous point here as they're taking apart the ring. What a show tonight. The main story is we no longer have an Insane Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion. Between Sabu, Corporal Robinson, outside interference, it got so out of hand. The belts have been held up, or the belt, so that's going to be made up on the next show here in a steel cage. Also, Danny Daniels retains his Cruiserweight Championship with a victory over APAC. Necro Butcher over Mr. Insanity, and what a crazy matchup. And this Fans Bring the Weapons matchup was just beyond anything we usually have seen here. The violence was pretty scary. And the main thing was the winners were the team of the Lynch Mob featuring Loverboy Steve. And then after the match, unfortunately, you saw he was beaten badly by his own teammates. But he'll be back with them again on our next show. So a lot of goings on. We want to thank everyone who took the time to check out this videotape, everyone who came to this show here. And for the IWF, for my guest, Steve Nixon, Weeze Dockstader, this is the Fabulous Point. Thanks, everyone, and good night.
Hope and Sabu was going to take that title tonight, baby. Defend the title.
Defend it, baby, once again. What?
Hey, it's gonna be a video thing too. Yo, Sabu, man, Sabu #1.
Insane Wrestling Federation. Can't smoke it.
Sabu rules.
Don't sit by me, man.
I'll kick your ass.